I don't got a bomb, but I got a Super Bowl of joint.
I got some stuff you just gotta try. What is it? Pop.
Right.
Yeah, I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. I got this feeling inside. Can't find no balance in my mind. I must be missing a point. I need a coffee and a joint. 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 Coffee in the joint, coffee in the joint.
And in a bind, a good Budweiser.
Right? Yeah. All right, we're back. Okay. All right, fine. We're back. We got the weekend over. Well, shit, it's Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Apparently we had one yesterday, and I've already forgotten about that. Old age is a real bitch.
I thought did we post it? I thought it got messed up because the mixing was bad or something. Did you post the one yesterday? I think we didn't post it because it didn't mix right.
Didn't mix right. It could be. I'm still fighting with this stupid thing.
No, it's not stupid. You're not used to using it, so you just have to get your experience level to a place where you can use all its facilities correctly.
No, it's stupid.
I'm gonna have a different opinion.
You can have your different opinion.
I mean, why would you subscribe to a thing that's stupid?
Oh, I'm not saying Riverside stupid.
Oh.
I'm saying somewhere between the mixer box, Riverside, and that computer, it gets stupid.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just doing what they're programmed to do. So again, I'm gonna take the side that if you just learn how to use what it does, then it won't be stupid anymore.
Yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah.
It gives me nothing to complain about. Okay, I want to there's a whole bunch of people that are going to be listening tonight that don't typically listen to us because of the topic.
I understand.
People that like the show and people that probably don't like the show.
How would they know if they haven't heard us?
Well, they're not going to like the topic.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. We're going to talk about Idaho.
You're not saying this podcast as much as what this podcast is going to address today.
Correct. The topic is not going to be a lot of people's favorites. In fact, they probably get sued.
Yeah, can you get sued?
Like, sue me for my bills, I guess. I mean, I'm a small business owner in Oregon. It's not like I have a bunch of cash.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to think of like what would the claim be?
I don't know. I checked in with the lawyer thing.
Yeah.
And it says I am completely fine to bash and slam on direct family members of Matt.
Okay.
But indirect, meaning cousins and things like that, were also involved. I can't so much say them.
Is that really like the legal limit or legal board standard or whatever? Like when you checked in on it, that's what they said?
According to Astro.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to act like I know any better.
She's pretty smart in that stuff.
Well, she's not smart at all.
Oh, here we go.
She researches websites that have information.
Astro's my
And
AI
if you were
lover.
able to research websites as quickly as she could, then you wouldn't need her.
I still need her. She's awesome. Okay, so getting that out of the way, I just want to say finally, after like, God, it's been like 8 fucking months. There's this real piece of shit, Twin Falls, Idaho. He's my cousin. Luckily, he married into the family and is not blood related.
Yeah, he's not born into your family.
Correct.
He's just somebody in your family married.
Well, it was arranged, but we'll get there.
Okay.
All right.
But there was a marriage.
After the castration. Yes.
Yeah, marriage.
But yes, there was a marriage.
I'm saying like that's how he's part of the family.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it comes out, and then this is going to be a little hard hitting for a minute, and then there's not going to be humor involved per se because it's a tough subject, and I know you don't like this stuff.
But what happened is just news.
It is
in the sense of like it occurred, and if something occurred somewhere else, there would be a different maybe place where they would report on that thing that occurred. You're just reporting on something that occurred as much as you understand how it occurred.
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
And
lots of news is hard to listen to. I mean, it's not, even if you listen to regular news, it's a pain in the ass to listen to. That's why I don't watch much of it, because it's all bad.
Yeah, but child rape's the worst.
It is, but it's not like you're the first to report on it.
In fact, I think unilaterally everywhere, child rape is the worst. I know I had a technician that often frequented jail.
Sure.
And in between his journeys, he'd come work for me.
It's part of the industry sometimes.
Sure.
Have guys that frequent jail in the industry.
Yeah. There was one guy who got so bad when he wouldn't show up to work. Angie actually had the police department bookmarked on the Facebook page.
Speed dial.
Yeah, no, she can click on it.
Hey, so-and-so there at the jail. Yeah. All right. Just wanted, he didn't show up for work.
He had that relationship, where the one of them gets drunk and pissed off and hits the other one. And then, she finally ran him over with a truck, I think.
Killed him?
No.
No, you're just saying that.
I don't think he's that lucky.
Okay.
But she did run him over with a truck.
When you say finally, that may not have been the first and only time.
No, probably not. I think that was his last time working for us, though.
Maybe
it put him out for a while.
Couldn't work much better.
That's right. So there's this piece of shit named Matt Brander. He married into my family.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't have a choice of marrying into my family, though.
Okay.
So in Twin Falls is a town about, I don't know. When I was growing up, it was like 35,000 people.
Okay.
Can you shut that door so they're not barking in the background? Anyway, small little town. My grandmother, I want to put a few things out there first, because I'm going to really smash on the hanchies here.
Okay. My
grandmother made a hanchie. Most beautiful person in the world, would never harm anybody, and probably made the best grits and eggs that you've ever had in your whole entire life.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of grits.
Oh, Jesus, man. These things were just heavenly. Anyways, I want to put that out there before we go any further. When I'm saying anything about the hanchies, I am not including her.
Okay. And she was the matron of said family?
Of 16 said families.
Okay. Well, I mean, if you bring it all back to the top, she's the matron.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. She's the head honcho.
Gotcha.
Sweetest little thing in the
world.
So
it started with somebody fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. She was wonderful. I never got to meet my grandpa. I'm assuming he was a really good guy, too. I've heard great things.
He had passed by the time you were of age.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she had 16 kids, so my mom was number 8. So, okay. I mean,
so they were up there in years.
Yeah. But she lived a long time.
Long enough for you to get to know her.
Oh, for sure, yeah. In fact, my stepdad passed before she did. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She outlived too?
No, she outlived a lot of people. She outlived some of her own kids, too.
But two specific husbands.
Yeah. Well, not her husband.
Oh.
No, she was a very religious woman. One and done.
She didn't. Okay, she outlived your grandpa and your stepdad.
Correct.
That's what you're trying to say.
If I wasn't clear there,
gotcha.
That is exactly what I
But now I understand it. Okay.
Correct, yeah. So, grew up in a little town atmosphere, right?
Okay.
Grew up out in the country.
In Idaho.
Yeah.
There's not much other than country, is there?
No, that's about all there is.
I mean, I guess in Des Moines, there's some city.
No, that's Iowa, man.
Oh, that's Iowa. What am I thinking of? Boise.
Boise.
Is there a city in Boise? A little bit of city?
Yeah, there's a little city.
Okay.
It's bigger now.
Okay.
But back then, now, there was the movie theater. There was the bowling alley.
There's always the theater and the bowling alley.
And then we had
the mall. Did you have a mall?
We had a mall, Blue Lakes Mall, and then it upgraded to the Magic Valley Mall. But that's about the time everything started going downhill.
When you say it upgraded, is that just change the name, or did it actually build on?
No, they built a new mall. It was a really big thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a whole reconstruct.
They called it the new mall.
The new mall.
Yeah. So
was it in a different location?
It was. It was on the edge of town, out by the canyon edge.
Were they both open for a while?
Yes.
So you could go to the old mall or the new mall?
No. You went to
the mall.
You went to the Blue Lakes Mall.
Okay. Or the new mall.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one didn't get a name until later.
Yeah, well,
it was the Magic Valley Mall. It was always the Magic Valley Mall,
but it's the new mall. It'll always be the new mall to me
because it's not the old one.
Correct. Yeah. The old Magic, the old Blue Lakes Mall,
the first mall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, this is some good fucking weed. Thanks, Nate.
Thanks,
Nate
Nate.
Weed.
Nate Weed.
Nate Weed. If you know him, you can get it. If not, suck it.
We love our Nate Weed. Yeah.
All right. And we got a Super Bowl running here too.
That
So,
helps.
woohoo. Anyway, so
That's
they
why-
had the
That's why sentence structure is a little iffy right now.
the Blue Lakes Mall was just a cool mall, and it sickens me. I think they turned it into a Fred Meyer, I believe, which was cool at the time. I don't think it was a Fred Meyer at the time, but well, anyways, it was a cool place. Had one of those old water fountains in the middle of it you throw your coins into.
Okay, yeah.
And then my favorite place was called the Gold Mine.
Is that a store?
It was arcade. Yeah, really cool.
I mean, as a kid, usually the favorite place is the arcade. So
Right,
that's-
after I'd take a whooping from Mr. Stover, the guy we talked about the other night that wasted his family.
Indeed, yeah.
Yeah, we'd hit that on the way home.
Okay.
Yeah, it was right on the way. It was great. Okay, so anyway, so little tiny town, right? And when I grew up in this town, I thought it was amazing. I thought it was bulletproof and like the best place in the world.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
fact,
Like many children, you grew up under the illusion that everything's
and
just right.
boy, was it an illusion.
I think in most cases we all find that out. You just
Yeah.
a little harder hitting than others.
Rape and greed. And, anyway,
But
so
we all grow up to see it's an ugly world.
right, yeah. So as I grew up, my parents, I come from a divorced family.
Okay.
You'll find I'm very well. You already know, but the audience will find I'm very open about everything in my life. I could give two shits that made me who I am.
Right. You're not embarrassed about the stuff that happened to you.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
nor should you be.
Yeah,
Nor
no.
should anybody
And
be. Really.
my mom, she was a real shitbag. My dad
Which is
was a-
unfortunate.
well, yeah, my dad was a shitbag too. Actually, he's just a coward piece of shit.
Is this the one that raised you or the one that just biologically was your dad?
No, my bio dad, he's a motherfucking piece of shit.
He's
too.
even worse.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I
Got it.
don't know if it's worse or not. My dad, because I wasn't allowed to call him a father, right?
Because he wasn't your father,
Correct.
technically.
Yeah. So they made that clear.
They did.
Yeah.
Don't name it incorrectly.
Correct.
Yeah. Sounds like something I would say.
Well, it's the step bitch,
Sure.
Erlene. Her name. She was truly an
She
evil woman.
had the way she wanted things, and don't do it any different.
She was just a horrible person.
Yeah,
Inside and out.
there are people out there like that,
Oh,
unfortunately.
horrible. Anyways, so I come from a bad family, and where I'm going with that is I had my mom was a shit bucket, my dad was a shit bucket. So the good thing about my dad is when I lived with him for the summers and I was out on the farm.
Okay.
Got to hunt and fish and go in the canyon every day.
Yeah.
Met some of the best people in my life.
I mean,
Right.
those are all cool things.
Yeah. But Erlene was involved with that, and I mean, talk about like
She was
point.
the-
She
the
held
stepdad's
guns
wife
to
or
my
what?
head, and yeah.
Okay.
And he would never get rid of her because he's too chicken shit to live alone.
Got it.
He ended up selling me for a truck. That was the last time I ever told him. Well, 1980 Ford Bronco, my first truck.
Huh.
We built it together. Her bitch whore of a daughter took it without permission, blew up the motor. They wouldn't fix it, and so I told him, "Hey, if you're not going to do that, I'm out.
Yeah.
You'll never talk to me again."
Yeah.
And apparently, they didn't take me serious.
Oh.
A lot like Donald in that way, I guess.
There
If
you
I
go.
say it, I'm doing it. All right. So,
in
anyways,
that case, you did it. Yeah.
yeah. So now, why this will play into the. This is a Tarantino thing. You gotta get the facts to understand the story.
Now that's one of the most ballsy things you've ever done. Compared yourself to Tarantino.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. 4 rooms, baby. I learned it from the last scene. Okay, so my mom was an incredible musician.
Okay, that's cool.
She was a real whore.
And since I know you also to be a good musician, it's probably in the DNA.
Well, yeah, my bio dad was a hell of a musician too, from what I
There
understand.
you go. So both sides
Yeah,
DNA.
and my older sister Bobby.
Okay.
So
So it runs in the blood.
Oh, she's incredible, man. She's actually she's a rep for Selmer.
A rep for who?
Selmer wood instruments. They're very high end line saxophone brass instruments.
Okay.
Some of the probably the
And
most.
so she currently represents them because she's using them. She's a good musician who
Yeah,
uses them.
she's a teacher or professor at a university somewhere. She's kind of private, so I'm not going to go into it anymore.
Oh, I got you. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I ain't doxing nobody.
Yeah, it's not like she's just like me that plays
But
instruments.
yeah,
she's like
she's the
holy shit.
professional deal. Yeah.
Yeah, the real deal. So, anyways, so obviously, music is in the blood, and my mom, was an incredible artist. I can't fault her on that. And she was a more incredible.
And she was doing shows while you were growing up?
No, she's just an artist. She's just a
okay.
painter, did that kind of stuff, right? And a musician.
Okay.
And this lady played the piano like, dude, seriously.
So she had a piano in the house that she would play?
Never not one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. In fact, we had a whole music room.
Oh, okay.
In fact, here's one for you. And this one, I didn't meet my sister Bobby because I had to live a lie my whole life.
Gotcha.
I was forced into it.
Okay.
But in high school, I was dating this girl, Bobby. Yeah. So I took her over to my house. So this was our first date, right?
Okay.
Thank God. And the reason I took her over to my house is my mom had a complete recording studio. She had a baby grand piano in there, we got my saxophones and guitars. And,
she was showing this all off to the date.
Fucking impressive as shit, right? And I'm in high school trying to
do what you're trying to do.
Chick was hot, Luckily, my mom was home and saw her, and she called me back down the hallway, and she said, "You can't date her." And I said, "Why? I can date whoever the hell I want, right?"
Right, like don't tell me who to date.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm in high school, right? Anyways, she's like, "No, that's your sister."
Oops.
Whoop. Yeah. Yeah. So,
What? I'm sorry.
yeah, right. Exactly. Holy fucking shit. Now, I met Bobby for my first time. I talked to her for my first time when I was probably 44.
Oh.
And I really dreaded having to tell her this story because it's a bit awkward.
But did she not know that?
She didn't remember.
Oh,
That's fantastic. She's lucky
nice.
because I still live with that. It is not.
Because you remembered.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right. But
Now,
you did end up telling her as an adult.
I did when I got to know her.
Okay.
Yeah. I felt that was prudent. I thought she would remember actually, but she didn't seem shy about that topic or anything, and I was like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, it turns out she doesn't remember, and good for you.
So bad.
No, I wish I was that way. Anyway, so I lived a life of lies, and so you had the partier on one side, and you had the straight up hunter, redneck, tinfoil hat guy on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, like I said earlier, yeah, that stuff hits, man.
Yeah.
So where I'm going with this now, like I said, my grandmother.
This is all the backstory to the.
You got to know this shit. We're getting there. My grandma had 16 kids. They all got married, had huge families.
Don't try this at home, people.
Right? Yeah. Well, Angie's brother did. He was trying.
Damn.
Yeah, I think that guy had 5 kids by the time he was 28. I mean, yeah, he was going for it, and they were intentional.
He was going for
it. Yeah, literally. Anyways, so they all belonged to this, what they called the church, but it was actually a cult. Not a militia cult. They weren't, well, they were all armed, but I don't think the church was armed.
But it wasn't like the Waco, Texas thing.
No.
Koresh and all that.
But you did have to be born into the church.
Okay.
Or be related in some way. I don't know the exact logistics.
So once it began, they weren't letting anybody else in. It was just their offspring.
That's correct. And well, they had to let people in, otherwise they were a cult.
Okay.
So they had a squared off room in the front that people that wanted to come visit could sit. It's not actually in the church. And I believe there was, now I was quite young, right? I was probably, the last time I went to that church, I was probably like, I don't know, 7 or 8. Okay. I believe there was some tongue speaking and some rolling going on. Yeah. It was
sounds like the charismatic type. But this was like a church regarding God and the Bible?
That's what they said.
Okay.
Yeah. They were very Pentecostal Christian.
Yeah, Pentecostal is the type of church that would do the speaking in tongues.
Okay, then that would be them. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
And they're very strict. The girls never really got to swim. They couldn't show any skin. They had to be in full dresses.
So
all
real
the way down
conservative Pentecostals.
Yeah. My aunt Bobby.
There's Pentecostals of all flavors. So.
Yeah. My aunt Bobby, she was always the scene when she'd come down. She never lived. She got away, and I don't blame her. But she was only like maybe 4'8", 4'9", little tiny thing.
Oh, very short.
but her hair was about 5'6".
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was always the thing when she came down, right? Cause
Big hair.
Yeah, it was the whole Romeo and Juliet, tossing out a window kind of thing.
Oh, that's Rapunzel.
Oh, Rapunzel. My bad. Okay.
Yeah. Get your fairy tale straight, man.
God damn it. Fuck that one all up, didn't I? So through this though, of the 16 children, I think 14 of them lived in the Twin Falls area.
Wow.
Not necessarily in Twin, but in that area.
Around,
yeah. And
they didn't go too far from home.
No.
Yeah.
And there were some outsiders, right? Some people that didn't belong to the church.
Okay.
I was from that family.
Oh, you mean they were also part of the family?
Correct.
But they weren't involved in the church.
Correct.
Okay.
So my Aunt Vicky,
Yeah.
they were not in the church.
They weren't. Okay.
They were partiers with my mom.
Okay. And your mom wasn't part of the church?
No, absolutely.
Therefore, you weren't.
Correct.
Yeah.
And thank God for that one. And then my Aunt Billy and Rupert.
Yeah.
She passed a while back, but she was a lovely lady.
She also wasn't
Was
involved.
not. She was also a party.
Gotcha. With your mom?
Yeah. And then there was my Uncle Jeff, which, well, he's a whole episode in himself.
All
but
right.
he kind of was the church, but I think he finally settled in. He married a Mormon lady, Sue, really, really nice lady.
And he was your mom's brother?
Yes.
That's how he was your uncle?
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah. I believe he was the youngest of all of them.
Okay.
No, that's Big Mona.
But he ended up in a Mormon church because he married a Mormon?
Correct. I
Yeah.
believe that's where it ended up.
Yeah.
I left I didn't talk to any of those people for 20 years.
Sure, makes sense.
I got away. I hated every one of them.
So really, who knows exactly what they were all
Yeah.
doing, but something like that.
Something there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
anyways,
mean, everybody else is part of this cult.
everybody else
cult
is part of the church. Yeah. And we're going to talk about that church because that church is some fucked up shit. Now, so this Matt guy, I mean, he grew up part of that church.
Okay, married into it.
Yeah, and he married Summer, which they claim it wasn't arranged, but bullshit, it wasn't.
Okay.
So
his parents and her parents would have arranged it?
Well, probably Brother Steen.
Oh.
That was the preacher.
Oh, he would be the arranger.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't. I'm going to assume.
But you think it was arranged?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was a very respected man. And my cousin Ryan, he quit the church and got out of there too.
Okay.
And this is Summer's brother.
Oh, okay.
He still seems to have a high respect for this Brother Steen guy.
Sure.
But he can't stand the cult.
Sure.
Because it's a cult.
Sure.
Anyways.
But evidently this Brother Steen guy must have made an impact on him at some point.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I do remember talking to that guy a few times, and he seemed like a pleasant little old man. So maybe the church at one point was
something positive.
Yeah, but then went down a bad
And
road.
got corrupted.
Yeah. And I say the church because they didn't have a name.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they were on the corner of 3rd and 3rd too, which
They
I always
didn't-
thought was weird.
3rd and 3rd.
Yeah.
The 3rd Avenue and 3rd
No,
Street.
3rd Street and 3rd Street.
Really?
Yeah.
Bizarre.
I think they changed it now.
Huh.
Yeah, because 3rd and 3rd didn't work anymore.
So how do you not have a name? That's kind of bizarre.
And I think it was non-denominational. Is that?
Well, yeah, but still, you would call it something.
And the church.
I guess. That's just really, really vague. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's a lot of kinds of churches.
Oh, and they're hardcore. Like Ryan's mom, Rhonda. That fucking cunt. Well, she covered for this guy.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
Well, as far as I know, everything I've been told, all the reports from the police I've read, she covered for this fucking guy. And I'm a little pissed off at my other cousin. I'm not going to say her name, but she bought Rhonda an attorney to try to get her off of this bullshit. And then they found out she's basically clinically insane, which I think that's bullshit too. It's just all a lie to get out of it.
Maybe.
Dude, she covered up for a fucking pedo. I mean, this guy was raping a 14-year-old niece, his niece,
Yeah, I mean,
for years, and she prayed it out of him.
sounds pretty awful.
Yeah. So she's a horrible fucking lady. And I used to tell people she was a horrible lady.
Okay.
Because when I grew up, she is responsible for like one of my first warped memories ever.
Your first warped
Warped
or
mhm.
work?
Warped.
Warped.
Warped like twisted.
Got it.
Like here's your first head fucking of your life,
Right.
son.
Just wanted to make sure I understood the word.
Yeah, she had this old brown AMC Eagle.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm talking about.
I do know what an AMC Eagle is.
Yes.
Yes.
So I remember this because it
They don't make them anymore.
This is, oh, thank God. This is burned into my brain, right?
Right.
So I'm in the front seat, and I don't know exactly how I'm 6 to 8, somewhere in that range.
Is how old you are.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Probably on the 7. Let's say 7.
We'll say 7.
We'll say a solid John Elway.
It's a good number.
Yeah. All right. So I'm in the front seat next to Rhonda.
Who's driving, I assume?
Correct.
Yeah.
And her 3 kids, Rocky, Ryan, and Summer, are in the back seat.
Okay.
And
They're your cousins.
they're my cousins.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And she is my mom's sister.
Right.
So that's how they're.
So she's taking you somewhere. Or
Correct.
Going somewhere.
And now I don't know if this is not proven, but today online, and I have a clip of this so I can prove it in case anybody. Apparently, she's a fucking child molester too, because her daughter Summer, she slept with this guy named, and I might have this wrong, but I think it was Jim Lee. I was informed about this today.
Oh, okay.
But her family got some new news today when the James Lee or Jim Lee or whoever's niece that is was trying to defend Summer online on Facebook. She's saying, "Oh, don't blame Summer for Matt's doing blah blah blah." Now that fucking cunt covered for him for 4 years and slut shamed a 14-year-old to cover for her stupid ass husband. You can let him in. So, anyways, we'll get into that more later. But so we're sitting in this AMC, the Eagle, and this guy walks in front of us. We were getting ready to turn on a major street. We were on a little side street.
Okay.
I think it might have been Addison. Don't hold me to that.
Sure.
I don't know what. We were on one of the president's streets that come. Anyways, this guy walks in front of us, and she looks at him, and she looks over at me, and she says, "You see that guy right there?"
He's just the pedestrian crossing the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, he's going to go to hell and burn forever."
It's rather mean.
It was out of nowhere. And so I was like, I just remember looking at her like, all right. 7.
I mean, what do I know?
All right, you can burn. She looks at me and she says, "You're going to burn forever too because you're not part of the church."
Well, that's rather mean too.
And then she kept hammering on me all the way home until, like I said, I literally thought.
Like she was going to try and use you to get to your parents or something?
Apparently she needed to send a message because she fucking hammered me the whole ride home on how I needed to go to the hell and how I couldn't be in the church now and it was too late. And
that does not
the
sound like a
sins had already
well-adjusted
killed
person.
her. No. And when I
That
say,
sounds like somebody who's a little messed up themselves.
well, dude, she covered for a fucking chomo.
That's another thing.
Right?
Sounds like
I mean, that if that is not enough to say she is an ill-adjusted fucking piece of shit.
Well, this would have been prior to that when you were 7.
Well, I don't know about that. So there's this other story that was around for years.
I'm just saying that your 7-year-old encounter with her would have been your first understanding of like kind of the bitch that she is, and then later would have come into the knowledge of all this other stuff.
Correct.
Because you weren't an adult yet.
Correct.
Okay. So
Yep.
I'm just chronologically, I guess is what I'm getting at.
Sure. And one of my other uncles, he had his daughter get all fucked. Well, 2 of his daughters get all fucked up in drugs, and I believe one of them spent most of her time, a lot of time in prison, from what I understand. The other one I grew up with, and she got all fucked up, and I think she's still off. In fact, her name's Krista, and she's a fucking cunt too, from what I understand. But there's a reason for that, I think. And
Hurting people hurt other people.
well, let's just say a lady that I'm very, very close with has a friend that's easily taken advantage of. And Krista played...
Easy Mark.
He's now her sugar daddy. And I
Okay.
guess she's selling all of his shit and all kinds of stuff. It's not a good thing. But like I said,
Just goes on.
I'm not trying to make excuses for her, but I know the time frame she got fucked up on drugs, and there's rumors, and I don't know that they're true or not, but I have no reason to doubt them, that there was another gentleman, this guy, I'm half tempted to say his name, but I'll refrain from it. But he was a truancy officer and a firefighter and a cop for a while. He got fired from all of them for aggressive behavior and hitting people. He was a He was a fun uncle. Taught us a lot of fun games, like Dodge the BB. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds violent.
They'd sit on the porch and put us kids out in the field, and then we had to run and do these sprints from place to place, and they'd all shoot at us.
How many is all?
Oh, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 sometimes.
Damn.
Man, it's just a BB gun.
Yeah. The dodging one person shooting you is a little easier than dodging 3 or 4.
Teach you how to juke real good. Yeah, exactly. That wasn't as bad as Hanchy Ball.
Oh?
No, Hanchy Ball was kind of a sport between rugby and football and hockey. And, well, basically it was basketball, but if you had the basketball, you're getting taken the fuck out. So
Okay.
you
But
really
you didn't have sticks.
No,
Oh, okay.
no, but you didn't want to have the basketball either.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, no, it wasn't good. Anyways,
But you were playing like on a basketball court with baskets?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, a half court is driveway with the loop up on the garage, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, where I was going with that is there's rumors that one of his children, did a little raping on her, and that's why she went off the deep end and did all the drugs and all that stuff. Now, I fully believe that, and I believe her dad covered it all up because that's exactly what's happened again. So what I'm thinking was like the best childhood I ever had in my life, like with all the cool stuff down there and how peaceful and nice Twin is. I don't think that's true. And so since this whole piece of shit,
it doesn't seem to. There's always something behind the mask for sure.
Well, I think there's a little more behind the mask than what plays the eye. Twin Falls. So I joined that.
But it doesn't mean that somebody else couldn't have grown up in Twin Falls with a completely different experience.
Well, that's true. I won't argue that. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
We were probably a third of the fucking town at one point.
Sure, and so yeah, maybe the chances are good that for many people in that town, this is all very unfortunate. But there's got to be some people that aren't involved and have no idea about, the Hinchies and what's going on with the scandal.
Well, this one, there's a lot of, Twin Falls grown huge, so
Sure.
no.
Yeah.
But this fuck owns 3 businesses down there.
Yeah, okay.
And they all need closed down. He owns Full Steam Espresso.
And he's recently been arrested, or
Correct.
He pled guilty. You said.
He has pled guilty to 2 counts.
So this was he was on trial.
Correct.
Got it. Okay. So this is beyond the arresting.
He pled not guilty to start.
Okay.
And then last night he pled guilty to 2 counts of sexual assault on a minor under 14 years of age.
Okay. And just logically, the only reason somebody pleads guilty is because it's going to help them get a lesser sentence.
That's exactly why they do it. In fact, the only reason he's not in jail right now is because he has to talk to some sexual therapist first.
Oh, yes.
Sexual psychotherapist that then talks to the judge, and then the judge uses that to sentencing. But it doesn't matter. This guy's probably going to get off with nothing.
This psychosexual therapist has to meet with him once or twice and then somehow evaluate the kind of person he is. That's not real legitimate.
That sounds right, but I have no idea, to be honest with you. But, I mean, so I joined this news station, KMVT News.
Oh, okay.
When this all started happening online. And since then, about every...
When you say joined, what does that mean?
Like their Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
Get updates, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay. And this is a Twin Falls news place?
Correct. Channel, I don't know what channel it is, but it's the
the Twin Falls news.
My buddy used to be the sports guy there.
Nice.
Yeah. It was really funny. We went back for something, and we went to pizza at my favorite place in the world, Maxie's Pizza and Pasta.
Yeah. Shout out Maxie's.
Shout out, sorry, Scott. We miss you, bro. Anyways, his owner, I think he passed.
But is the restaurant there?
No, sold it. It's gone. Yeah. Okay. There is Monterey Jack's though, and I'll pimp that out. It's in Kimberly. It's a close second to Maxie's. I mean, it is not Maxie's, but it's real close.
The name of the restaurant is Monterey Jack's?
Well, it used to be Maxie's, but when Maxie's went to sell, there was legality problems with that, so they had to rename themselves Monterey's Jack.
Well, that's the name of a cheese, isn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
And I believe they use that on their pizza because that's how they get that gooiness.
I mean,
anyway,
it's probably used on a lot of pizza.
Anybody that has Maxie's pizza sauce recipe and would like to give that up, hit me up. I'll give you some free car advice.
Hit me up.
Hit me up. I need that. Anyways, okay, where were we at? Oh, so there was some raping going on in the family. Young ages screwed some shit up. We got a cult going on.
Sounds like a lot of bad shit getting covered up.
Right, and I was an outsider because I was one of the 3 families that were the outsiders.
You weren't involved and therefore didn't know anything about the getting covered up stuff.
Correct. Yeah. And I don't know that the people in the church did. Maybe they did. I know that motherfucking police
Obviously,
officer, firefighter, truancy officer.
There's always
did.
some that don't.
Right.
But some did.
Sure. So anyways, in this church, the church, not, I shouldn't say this church. I should say this cult, the church.
This cult called the church.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. We call it the church.
Yeah.
God, there's a lot of fucking commercials. It's really stupid that I don't understand that fucking YouTube thing. We have the subscription on the one, but if we put it on this account, then, wrong one. There we go. Then it doesn't work. Okay. So anyways, this church, and this is contrary to, many opinions, did arranged marriages. But then I found out something really interesting. And this is why it dissolved. It's no longer.
Oh, the cult's no longer.
Well, yeah, because they put an end date
On the
on
world.
life. Yeah.
We're all still here.
Apparently, it didn't happen that day. I don't know what day that was, but it was an end date.
But it was in the past and therefore was incorrect.
Correct. But as you would say, it might be a blessing in disguise.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of those.
Because this Matt, a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I've been told that the church castrated all the children there because they didn't want them to breed because the end of days were coming. And it's been verified by family and friends, although I have not actually went to the doctor.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, but that's a good thing.
So there's a generation of the family that cannot bear children?
Well, no, that's not true because Ryan got out of the church in time.
So
he's got kids, and Rocky got
part
out of the
of a
church.
generation.
His brother got out. He's got kids, right?
So part of a generation.
Yeah. And I knew for years that Summer and Matt were having problems having kids because in my family, like Angie and I, we're this rare oddity. Right?
You're not having kids?
Yeah.
Right.
This. I mean,
Well, I mean,
seriously, dude, it's like
it's not just. I mean, lots of families would say that's rare. You know, most families, people have at least a kid or two.
These people breed, man. I mean, it's okay. It's Mormon-esque.
My sister has 5 kids.
Sure. Yeah. That would be a small family.
Yeah.
And they kept going though, generation after generation.
Oh.
So it's really weird that Summer would be involved with that.
But
with
then
no
to what'd you say they did to make them not breed?
they castrated them.
Castrate. So then to castrate would seem weird if you don't. I mean, if you're a family that breeds a lot.
But they didn't want the babies born because the world was coming to an end. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't want to have a child born into a death, right? They thought that as far as I know, they thought the devil was coming to take over. It was going to be bad times.
Sure.
Yeah. This was serious, dude. It was, these guys are hardcore.
But despite, there's a part of a generation of the family that is castrated.
Correct. And I know more of my family that went there, and I hope the best for them. I hope that didn't happen to them. But I can tell you, I've heard it through the family. And then when this all went down, I was talking to somebody else that was really, really good friends with Summer.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me to. And it wasn't brought up. She brought it up. She's like, do you think this has to do anything with the castration?
Right.
And I'm like, castration? What?
And do tell.
Do tell, please. And yeah, she went on to tell. I shouldn't say. I think castration is when they cut your nuts off.
That is.
Yeah, they got snipped. Right. Can't breathe.
You're just talking about they did an operation to make it so they can't produce.
Correct. And I did get
was
told.
it to the women or to the men?
I was told by one person that they were chemically castrated, but that's the only person I've heard that by, so I don't know if that's true.
Okay.
So
I don't know if that's possible, but maybe it is. To chemically castrate? Yeah, probably.
I'm pretty sure there is. Echo.
Or chemically
Can
alter,
you chemically castrate a woman?
I can't engage with that type of content.
Yeah, of course
Let
not.
me know if there's another topic you'd like to explore.
That lady.
I
Oh,
can't
jeez.
engage.
Anyways. So you got Summer and Matt Brander.
With
And
her brother
those
and
are
sister.
no. That Summer is the wife of Matt Brander. Matt Brander is in jail for raping a 14-year-old niece.
That's the husband and wife.
Correct. And
Summer's not in jail.
unfortunately, not at this point.
Not that you know.
No. And he took some kind of plea deal to get lesser sentence, and I'm sure that was, I don't know, that rat face motherfucker probably doesn't care about anybody, I guess. But and when I say rat face, if you see him,
yeah,
he looks like a rat.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not just saying it. It's like that guy. Did you ever see the Harry Potter movies?
I mean, I've seen pieces of some of them.
There was that rat face guy in there.
I don't know. Was there?
Oh, yeah, there was. Anyways,
maybe
Matt give this guy a run for the money.
Okay. Well, what was his role in the Harry Potter movies when you say rat face?
The rat guy? He was a professor.
Oh, okay.
I think he was a professor.
Oh, but it wasn't one of the kids.
No, it wasn't a kid.
Okay, so one of the adults.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I can't think that one of the adults would look like a rat. But I didn't watch a lot of the Harry Potter stuff.
Well, he was he was actually like, no, I didn't either. But Angie loves this stuff, so I've seen my share
it's
of it.
on because my kids will watch it,
Sure.
so I've seen it on in my house. But
If she walks by, we'll snag her and ask her who
I
rat
tried to
face
get
is.
away.
For now, we'll just refer to Matt as rat face.
Just the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because that guy, fuck that guy.
Yeah. So this is all just don't go frequent his businesses kind of thing, like.
Well, yeah. Well, I definitely want to say don't go to Full Steam Espresso. They did very well for themselves, which is the sad part about this story. I know how hard it is to run a business and grow a business and expand.
Yeah.
And they started. There's more to this, and there's some PSA shit here we're going to talk about in a second.
All right.
And let me know when you have to go, because I know we're getting around that time.
Kind of what I'm
getting
at, I guess.
Give me the finger, and we'll have to continue. But we'll leave on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, if you got a place to leave it off, let's do that.
Well, then let's leave it off. Where are we at? What was I just talking about?
About the business.
Oh, the businesses. They did. I was sad that they did that hard. He started with a photography business, right? And then he went into web design, and he did pretty good there. And then he was able to open his own coffee shop, which is the Full Steam Espresso. And then they opened a cake shop, right? So they have 3 different businesses going. And the PSA is this guy, and this is your cliffhanger, and this is where I'll try to remember to start tomorrow. This guy was the photographer for like the women's sports. And a lot of people,
business?
Correct.
Yeah.
And a lot of people dropped a lot of their girls off at this guy's house, and they really, really need to sit down with those girls and have a serious conversation with them.
Is that so?
Because, well, we've seen what happened, man. They slut shamed their 14-year-old niece.
Yeah,
Beautiful little girl, man, ruined her.
Is that so? Is to the girls going to the house?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. He was often alone with them. Well, he took like senior photography photos and all that stuff, man.
Okay. Yeah.
And you wouldn't think twice about it, right? I mean, you're just going to drop your kid off at the photographer's.
I would think not. No, I mean, if there's like a local photography place that's famous or local
very
and
well
known.
known.
Yeah.
Not to mention they're well known in the community, right?
Well-known,
So
well-respected.
yeah. So
Everybody else uses them. Why not?
Right? Yeah, comes across as like the Iceman, that nice guy.
So I don't think it would be uncommon for, I guess, you to take your kids over to get their photos taken and all that.
Yeah, you wouldn't even think twice about it, right?
Yeah.
But I guarantee something bad happened there, because these rapists, man, they don't do it once.
It often turns out that way, doesn't it?
Nah, nobody ever rapes one girl and says, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Nah, you're a raper, you're a raper.
You often find out it is multiple.
Right. And I hate to say that jokingly, I do, because, I mean, really.
No, I do think that's what history has shown us. And so there's reason to believe that as a credible thing, that history has shown us that when when the police or the people that investigate those things find somebody who has raped, or they investigate a rapist, they find that usually it's multiple, it's serial.
Right, yeah.
So it's credible to believe that very well could have been the case.
Well, and the bad thing was his aunts and his wife and his his mother-in-law, or her grandma, covered for him for all those years.
So they knew about it.
Yeah. They prayed it out of him.
Huh.
They did.
Okay.
That's what they said.
But okay. Except they didn't.
Well, apparently not.
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, right.
Except it didn't work.
Right? I guess
All
not.
right. All right.
Anyway, so we'll leave her there. But yes, so he owns all those businesses, and whether you tune in tomorrow night or not, you guys need to know that if this fucking sick creep motherfucker was alone with your kids, or you think was alone with your kids, talk to them.
Yeah,
Sit them
for sure.
down and talk to them.
Yeah, for sure.
He took pictures of a lot of girls at that high school. A lot of girls. And it was for sports and volleyball. And I can't think of a more vulnerable position than a high school girl that's looking all pretty for pictures.
Unfortunately, they do get taken advantage of.
Yeah. So we'll leave her off there, and we're going to go more into Matt and Summer tomorrow. The pieces of fucking shit from Twin Falls. Go into Twin Falls a little bit. Oh, I was telling you about KMVT, just to leave this on the hanger too. It's like they're reporting another child molester every week there. They make Portland on the child molestation scene. Dude, we're easy compared to them.
No shit.
Oh, dude, I'm like, this is like the Chomo capital of the world. Twin Falls, Idaho.
Who knew?
No, I had no idea, but I found out. So we'll.
It's like shit you don't want to find out.
Right, I wish I wouldn't have found out, but I was thinking about moving back there, and I'm glad I didn't. Because
it's not the kind of place.
Well, I'm like, I want out of this shithole because these liberal fucking nut jobs here, right?
But then you're gonna go back to where there's a bunch of chomos.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
That doesn't sound good either.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound good at all. So, anyways, let's take a break, have a smoke, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.